Good evening, everybody. I think we're recording. Do you think we're recording? Yes? Okay. It is the end of October. It is the weekend of the blue moon, the second full moon of October 2020. And we are here. We've got many, you know, slide that over to me, please. We've got many people who want to be included in prayers. They're in a prayer circle. They wrote in. Over here to the right, why don't you show the candles? We've got about 200 and something candles tonight. Okay, very good. We write everybody's name on them. I feel like my head is a little bit. Move the camera up slightly, please. Um, we write everybody's name and their wishes on the candles. Sometimes they're free. Sometimes they come with. Okay, that's probably good. Sometimes they come with a package, like if people buy an herbal supplement for, say, pain relief, we put their name and the word health on a candle, and we burn it under the full moon. And then most people pay for candles. We do have a program now where you can get candles for half price if you go on our Auto Light program, which is having us just do them automatically every single full moon. You can always call me and I can tell you about that. We're here tonight to do the prayers. I've got everybody's names who bought in the last, well, everybody on the mailing list. So when we say that we included you in our prayers and in our candle burning, here are the names right there. Everybody's name is included. We just got back from Chimayo about 6 weeks ago. Chimayo, New Mexico, a very, very, very spiritual place. And it was there that we had everybody's name blessed by the priest. And we sent everybody a healing soil sample. I hope you got it in the mail. I've heard nothing but good reports about. Well, one person said they didn't have any kind of health healing inspiration. Maybe they were having a bad day. You never know. But most people call me and they feel when they do the steps that are recommended by the church, and then they put the soil on themselves in a place that hurts. Most people feel they get benefit. One person told me she could barely walk because of sciatica pain, had a miraculous improvement in her home. Another common one is diabetic nerve pain in the feet being improved. So I'm very pleased to report that when you follow the instructions and you align yourself with God and Jesus Christ, and then you kind of get your head in the right place, that Chimayo healing soil is a kind of spiritual tool or a faith healing sort of vehicle to help inspire a faith healing energy inside of you. It's not supernatural. It's a kind of heritage based tool, like everything we offer, actually. Okay, I've got the altar. The way the camera angle is set, you can't see it, but I've got 3 candles right in the front here. You can actually see the reflection. One for blessings for all, one for immemorial, because a lot of people will write in the name of a deceased loved one, and we have a shared memorial candle, and then the other is for health for all. It's something we started during this COVID time period, and we are keeping that going. We have oil and soil from the Holy Land. I'm also wearing a Jewish yarmulke that I got at the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem. And then I'm wearing a rather ornate cross with a lot of gemstones all through it, sterling silver. I wear it every time. So the ritual, the prayers are based on Ernest Holmes' Science of Mind. That is a 5-step program called a spiritual mind treatment. And the whole idea there is that what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our minds in the right place. So much of spiritualism is simply connecting with your higher power, getting your mind in the right place, and receiving guidance, receiving wisdom, and help. And in this kind of a way, also in prayer, you're also trying to put an energy out into the world, into the universe, where what you desire comes back to you. It definitely raises awareness. It definitely, we're all, the whole goal in everything we do here at the Grandma Rosa Company is to use folk spiritualism combined with Christianity, combined with kind of self-help, personal development, to build you up, to make you stronger, to boost and support you, and from a practical standpoint, to help you go out and get what you desire. So the spiritual mind treatment, there's 5 steps to it, and that's what we're going to do tonight. And we're going to do that and pray over everybody's wishes and pray over every name. Uh, and and we have all the candles lit. They're very majestic. And and what we're doing is we're going to try to put out into the universe our desires, our goals, and we're going to try to inspire you to already believe and see and make them happening, manifesting them, having them undergo a process where they're developing and happening. So the first is recognition. We recognize that God is the divine creator of everything, from the clouds to a bird to animals to plant. Everything is God's work. Everything is of God. The creator is in everything. And the second step is unification. We're unified. We're unified with each other. We're unified with everything on earth because everything is made by the creator. And a creator, if you paint something or you create something, you write a letter, anything, you're in that creation. And since everything is of God, God is in everything that is created. And as a result, we're all unified by the fact that we've got the same creator in us. The third is the realization. That's the declaration that what we want to happen is happening. We're declaring it. We're making it happen. We're speaking it into truth. The ancient Hebrew, the word for thing and the word for, I think it was thought, maybe it was speech. Honestly, I can't remember, but I'll make the point. The word for thing and the word for, let's just say the word for word is the same. Because you speak things into reality. Okay? That's a concept. You speak. It starts with whatever we have in this world that's not exactly of God, but man's creation, which is an extension of God. It starts with a thought, and you do, of course you do, but it all starts with a thought and a speech. Okay, and that's what we're trying to manifest or kick off or create or make happen with the realization step. The fourth is gratitude. We always have to give thanks. And the last is release. Okay. Okay. Now, I always encourage people to trust their instincts and listen to the voice inside of them. This is the Grandma Rosa Credo, but we haven't gone over this in a long time. When you have a problem or situation, you take some quiet time away from all media, all computer and television and so forth, and you talk with God. And you ask God for advice and you ask God for guidance. Try to reduce asking for help. You can ask for help. That's only human. I do that sometimes. But when you ask for guidance, you're opening yourself up to receiving wisdom from God, from Jesus Christ, from your higher power. And the way that that is done is you ask, you honestly you be really open. You ask for a guidance, and then you listen to the little voice inside of you. You know the little voice. It's the same voice that tells you when something feels right and when it feels wrong. Trust your instincts. Listen to your little voice. And you'll start getting suggestions on what you should do. Could be an hour, could be a day or two, but you will start getting suggestions. And then you follow your little voice. You follow your instincts. Sometimes it's really scary. Sometimes you don't want to do it. Sometimes there's a quicker, better way to get what you want. Sometimes there's a much more thrilling way. And you can get away with that for a little while at times. But that always catches up to you if you do the wrong thing, the shortcuts. It catches up with you. You trust your instincts, you listen to the little voice inside of you. It's just like you and God talking together. And then you can use Grandma Rosa products and Grandma Rosa spiritual services like candle burning and so forth to help boost you and support you as you follow your little voice. Okay. Now I've got the altar area set up. I won't go into too much detail. I've got things from the Holy Land. I've got personal effects. I've got saints and angels and Christian symbols. And what we do is, as we say the prayers, as we speak this into reality, we put some herbs down on the altar. And then in the end, I go and I sprinkle the herbs under the full moon. Now, the reason that we do full moon rituals and prayers is because there's something kind of spiritual, mystical about the full moon. There's always been. You can go back 5,000 years and man was mapping the moon and praying under the moon, and wolves are howling at the moon and everything else. And really, so there's something mystical about the cycles of the moon. And then beyond that, what we really like to do is we really like to think that Jesus Christ brought light into this world, brought wisdom, elucidation, light. And we like to think that as the full moon reflects light at its highest percentage, we like to bring the light of Jesus Christ into our lives and reflect that light. We like to have you, to a certain extent, associate the light of the full moon with the light of Christ, the enlightenment, the lessons on how to live, how man should be civilized and how to live. And so that's how we utilize the traditional age-old mysticism of the moon with a kind of Christian connection. So we're going to say the prayers now. Lord, hear our prayer. And I'm going to take one person's check. And it just so happens this individual, who's a great customer from Corpus Christi, Texas, checkmarked every single prayer. So everybody is always included in every prayer, but this gentleman actually really wants to be included in every single prayer. So For money blessings, Lord, hear our prayer, it's happening. Luck blessings, it's undergoing. We are feeling luckier and better. Boy, are we trying. Better job, better business to all those who desire it. Blessings in all parts of life. Blessings in all parts of life, including lottery. Blessings in all parts of life, including casino. Now, every time I do these prayers, I feel I must have a word about that. The Bible doesn't say anything prohibiting gambling. So many Grandma Rosa customers come to us because traditional folk spiritualism always has a gambling aspect, a luck charm aspect, lucky blessings aspect. There's always a part of it. It's what the people want. And there's a long history of this in good old-fashioned folk spiritualism. Seems to cut across all folk spiritual traditions practically. So we do offer gambling and luck products. They're very popular. People seem to feel they get great results. Let me just put it to you this way. Our goal is always to help you be lucky in all parts of your life. Our goal is to help you attract blessings in all parts of your life. And as long as you're getting a thrill out of gambling and it's not a problem, it's not overtaking your life, or you're losing money that you can't lose, enjoy life. It goes quickly. Love attraction. For all those that want love attraction, you are lovable. It is happening. Love only me. Relationship. Have a better relationship. Attract the lovers you want. They're happening. You are irresistible. Lord, hear our prayer. Other person go away in a love triangle. Lord, hear our prayer. Healthy sex life for those who ask. Health prayers during this COVID time. Lord, hear our prayer. Everybody is getting healthier. Everybody is protected. Health prayer for loved ones. Lord, hear our prayer. All those that need health for loved ones. Lord, hear our prayer. Clearing and fresh start prayers. Lord, hear our prayer that those who believe they have jinxes on them or are blocked get a fresh start and have them removed. Lord, hear our prayer. People that feel they have a generational curse on them, Lord, hear our prayer that it is being lifted. Protection from bad people, protection from jealous people, and protection from stop negative family members, co-workers, etc. Lord, hear our prayer. Okay, if I have any more herb here. All right. Next is personal growth prayers. This is appropriate for every single person, whether they check marked it or not. Increasing your personal power so that you can grow more and go out and get what you desire. SSI government benefits approval. Free help to make your business grow. Sorry, not free help. That was something. Help make your business grow. Oh, my music stopped. I always listen to Gregorian chants. We'll talk about Gregorian chants one of these days. That's an old. It's Pope Gregory, and it's an old music tradition that puts people into a kind of spiritual lull. Help your business grow. Help anybody who needs a new job. Help anybody who's facing court case. May you have the best outcome possible, and we will pray that that happens. That is happening. These are all happening. These are all going on. We're putting it out in the universe. Success with a loved one's court case. May they have the best possible outcome. And for all those that wrote down special prayers that they need, Lord, hear our prayer, that their special prayers are, the outcome is being manifested, it's being created, it's being developed, and it's working. With the help of God, it's all working. And lastly, we have a section where there's a memorial where people can write in the names of loved ones. I've got symbols up here of very close loved ones who have passed in my life. And Lord, hear our prayer that those loved ones are being memorialized tonight with our shared memorial candle and being remembered. And wherever they are, may they be happy. And I can't really say what form of spirit takes, but happy, healthy, and in peace. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, the idea here is we've planted seeds that are germinating and growing and developing for everybody. By the way, we got about the 200 and something candles. Everyone has people's names on it and their wishes burning away this evening. We're sending all that out into the universe. As the farmer selects the right plot of land and plants a seed into fertile ground at the right time of year, then steps back and allows the rain and the sun to kind of germinate and grow those seeds. And that doesn't mean the farmer has no responsibility, but he does hand a portion off to nature. We've planted the seeds for all the prayers for all these wonderful, wonderful people who are customers, trusted customers, old-time customers. We've planted the seeds, and now we're going to all kind of relax, reduce our anxiety, and let nature kind of take over. I'm going to go and I'm going to spread the herb, the prayer herb, underneath the full moon, and then I'll be back in 1 minute. The full moon is really majestic tonight. It really is. It really is. Sometimes it's under clouds. Sometimes it's just rising. Tonight it's right overhead. It's really majestic. Again, in terms of connecting with Christianity, the light of Jesus Christ is majestic. And it was just so beautiful and such a privilege to be spreading the herbs underneath there and saying a prayer for all of you. It is a total privilege to be able to serve all of you. The Grandma Rosa Company is a business. We're not a church exactly. We're spiritual services and spiritual products. And I really love this business. These customers, probably the average customer's probably ordered from me 15 times that I have now, because I have not prospected for new customers for a long time. And it's just such a privilege to be able to serve people and have them trust me to kind of inspire them. I really feel very lucky, and it also feels very worthwhile, purpose filled. So I'm just grateful to all of you for your support. And on this second full moon, October 2020, the rare blue moon, I want to thank you all very much and wish you all a very blessed evening. Thank you and good night.